One of the first things that we do as and WCB as an insurer is to set assessment rates for employers. We basically set rates for approximately 35,000 employers every year. In 2015, the WCB Board of Directors approved a new initiative to completely redesign the rate system. We were to have a new rate model system that balanced better reactiveness against liability protection for employers, while at the same time treating employers differently based on their size.
The executive immediately prioritized this project as the #1 project in the organization. That helped us so tremendously as project managers because now we had access to the resources that we needed and we were able to get them. So many times on projects, you start the planning and you move right into implementation because everybody's in a hurry and you're in a rush. In this case, we made the effort and the determined effort to plan for the first year. And that's how we found out, as we were planning this out, all the different communication things that we were going to have to encompass and the changes to our applications and systems. So because of that early planning and thoughtfulness, we were able to roll it out and implement it through the next few years in a very sustained manner.
Beyond just being an actuarial model, this actually was a transformation for the organization. We needed to change significant systems, change business processes, as well as the way that we communicate with employers. And this is a very complex actuarial model, and it's not easy to explain, but we had to make it easy.
So we brought in external people to help us with this strategy. We developed tools and techniques. We took a look at what were we going to deliver. We had all kinds of different things. We had a little team ready to go out and do presentations to employers and industry groups. We had brochures that we put in statements to our employers. We had a video put up on our web so that employers could see very simply what the changes were that were coming and how it was going to transition through for the next few years.
We also used modeling techniques to determine the impact of the model and the impact on the stakeholders specifically. So by modeling the impact, we were able to target our communication and strategy to handle the change better.
Knowing what we knew a year or two in, we moved things around. We flipped it from one year to the other. And because we had planned it out early on, we knew we had the capacity to do that. We knew what the resources were, what the effort was. We were able to easily replan. It's really easy to work on a project when you know that the end result is a good and a fair one for our employers, and which is our customer. And it was a good project. We had a fantastic team working on it. We had a fantastic result.
This was a major transformation for the WCB, one of the largest projects we have ever undertaken in our 100+ years of history. We did it on time and on budget, but more important is we managed the transition so well that this ended up being a non-event for our stakeholders. And that's what we wanted. We not only achieved our goals, but we, I think, surpassed them.